So this week I finished my 30th book of the year. I've read 30 books this year, some of them on audio and some of them either on my tablet or in my hand. And my question for you before I get started on reviewing book number 30 is, how many do you read? 30 is a lot for me. I think it's a trend that I'm going to continue because I'm actually disciplining myself to do that. But at the same time, I think there's a lot of people who don't read nearly that many. And I think that you should, because the only way that you're ever going to grow is by subjecting yourself to ideas and concepts that are not native to your own dome up here, right? Like, you've got to continue to pursue ideas outside of your own in order to reach new heights and in order to continue to develop yourself. Nobody grows in an echo chamber. And once you recognize that, you'll start to seek out other ideas and other opinions. And that's what I've tried to do, particularly over the last couple of years. Now, there are some of you too who are saying, Jeff, why only 30? Like, I'm at 100. I talked to someone earlier today. Right now it's the second week of December, and he said he's read 95 books already this year. And he's like, that's just what I do now, and that's what my friends do too. So, hey, I think I've read more than most. I've probably read more than you, but you can read more, and that is the point here. But what I want to do right now is talk to you about the Seller's Challenge. This is my book number 30 for the year. Tom Williams and Tom Sane wrote this book, and they took their combined sales and leadership experience of more than 50 years, and they sat down together and said, why don't we write a book? The ideas that they put together is going to end up filling 2 books, but this one is the one I just got through, and I have to tell you, it is a tremendous resource for anybody who's in professional sales. Because what happens when you have that kind of experience is you've seen obstacles, you've seen challenges, you've been in situations before where you've gone into them and maybe you haven't come out so well on the other side. Maybe there's an RFP process that you have to be involved in and you don't like. Maybe you've got to sell to a committee. Maybe you've got the biggest competitor in your market is not the company down the street, but the idea that the company or the prospect that you're selling to could do nothing and be just fine, right? The status quo is most people's biggest competition. Not only do they identify these opportunities in the 10 of the most common sales challenges that professional salespeople are going to face, they give you a strategy for how to approach them. And here's where the experience comes in. Imagine 2 of your senior partners in your firm or your company sitting down and telling stories to each other. Imagine them talking about all the good times, all the bad times, all the lessons that they've learned throughout their combined professional history, and then mind mapping all the things that went wrong, and then brainstorming all the things they would do differently now in order to make them right. Well, you know, that's what these guys did, and they put it in a book. The wealth of information here, the nuance that could only be uncovered from that kind of professional history and experience is right here. I think you should go pick it up. These are 2 great guys. They're 2 true professionals, and they're here to help. They've been doing that for years, and they can help you too. Pick it up in this book. Read it. Tell me what you think about it. Send me an email, jb@jeffbajorek.com. I want to know what you learned. I want to know what you learned that you didn't expect to learn, and I know you're going to take something from it. You will be a better professional for exposing yourself to the ideas of others, particularly when they have this much experience. Enjoy it. Learn. Grow. I'll talk to you soon.